Hi, I'm Jonathan Benz, and I want to speak to you today from chapter 13 in Live a Legacy. I've got it right here, and this chapter is about meaningful purpose, chapter 13. This meditation discusses a principle of living our lives purposefully. Sometimes you even maybe hear the expression, live your life on purpose. It's an idea that says, you know what, there's a reason you're here, you're not here by accident, and maybe part of your journey in life is just discovering why are you here, finding your purpose, and then living according to it. I think purpose is very important because when we have purpose, a clear direction in life, our sense of meaning that we gain from life will go up. If life is more meaningful, then we feel more fulfilled. A lot of people that talk to me who are very unfulfilled in life, when you begin to ask them questions, they're unfulfilled because life doesn't have meaning and they have no purpose. And out of purpose, we derive fresh meaning. And so I want to encourage you today to think about, what gives you purpose, what would give you purpose, and perhaps what you do in your day-to-day job, your 9-to-5 job, whatever shifts you work. Maybe that isn't doing the trick for you. Maybe you need something else. And something that I do when I feel like my fulfillment level is not what it needs to be, I make a list of things that relate to what I feel called to do in life. And in previous uploads here on YouTube, I've actually encouraged you to, know your talents, know your skills, know your natural abilities. Take those things, and then as you put those things together, then you can begin to see, well, I'd be good at doing this, or this would be a good project. Maybe it's something philanthropic. Maybe it's charitable giving. Maybe it's service. Maybe it's volunteering. But do something outside even of your work day if it will help you. Write, blog, journal, whatever it is. Now, I like to keep on my iPhone, like on the yellow pad on the iPhone, or do it on your smartphone, or write it, the old-fashioned way with a pen and pencil, a list of 5 things, and I keep that list sort of rolling now every 3 to 6 months, and I'm looking at what are these things that are clear goals that will contribute to me feeling like I'm living life more purposefully. And then as I get them, I give myself a deadline, and you need to give yourself a deadline, say what you're going to do and by when, and maybe you need to tell somebody else an email and say, tell your significant other, or tell a family member, or tell a friend, or someone that you trust, just to be accountable and say, by this date, I'm going to have accomplished this, and break it down into achievable parts. Don't set something that's so lofty that you can't get there, that you can't do it. So I like to keep sort of my list of top 5 or big 5 things that I'm working on. I keep them, rolling, and it's sort of always in the background, and I sort of space out for every 3 to 6 months. I know where I'm going to be going. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to do it purposefully, or it doesn't mean I'm going to do it perfectly, I should say. Sometimes I have to roll one forward, but sometimes something will be marked off like in a week. I'm like, oh wow, I accomplished that. But keep the list so that when you get 3 or 6 months down the road, you'll look back and go, wow, look how far I've come. And then you'll go, I really am living my life with purpose. And then life has more meaning, and then we just feel more fulfilled. I find a lot of people, I compare it, they live life like they're on the bumper car rides at the fair, and somebody hits their car and they bounce this way and they bounce off that, and sometimes we get to the end of our lives, or people get to the end of their lives, and they're like, I was living for everybody else. I was living for my company, for my organization, I was living for my family. And I do think it's important to determine, what are you supposed to be doing while you're on this planet, and how can you find it, and how can you accomplish it, and how can you achieve it? If you're struggling with that, contact someone, talk to your minister or a rabbi or a teacher, a counselor, a therapist, a coach, whoever, and just talk to somebody and say, what do you see that I'm good at that would, that could contribute to me understanding what my purpose is? For goodness sake, email me if you need to, but get feedback, and there are a lot of tools on the internet, a lot of things out there that will help you. Purpose is really, really important, and I want you to think about what will help you live your life more on purpose, because you were made to live life. Life was not made to live you. So live your life to the fullest today. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again.